And welcome back to episode 222 of the Hit the Showers podcast, presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. As always, I am your host, Clifford Jordan Jennings, and I'm drunk.
You
Uh,
stupid.
I'm here with my guy, CT Ski. What's happening,
Me and you tonight, man. Good
man?
Super Bowl edition.
That was a
It's a
good. That
good
was a
one,
good
man.
game.
Good way to end the season.
That was a good game. I can't lie about it.
A lot of injuries happened that game. A lot of people
Man,
got banged up. I saw.
that shit ain't make sense. Greenlaw fucking got
Greenlaw got
injured
carted off.
coming off
Yeah.
the fucking sideline, like just running off the sideline.
Debo got banged up in the
Man, that was
hamstring.
fake though. They just needed
he came.
that IT.
He wanted that Paul Pierce like come back.
Yeah, they just needed that. They needed that injury timeout. He was like, I can fake a hammy. Give me a second.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I seen Kittle went to the locker room.
Mm-hmm. I know I said it before, but I swear Kittle, he looked like a buff Joe Dirt.
He,
He do. Like, he
man,
looked like a buff Joe Dirt to me.
I was surprised he didn't get that much action with the passing tonight, but
He had that one fourth down joint. No, he had another one aside from that, I believe, but
did it count?
what you
I
mean?
only think he had one catch, or did he have two?
I thought he had two. I might be tripping though.
George, he had 4 yards, so he might have just had one.
And then yeah, that was it, the fourth down joint. I thought he
Four
had another one.
yards? Man.
Shit, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
man.
lie, I was asleep through the whole first quarter.
Yeah, I was in traffic trying to get to it, went to Chili's to watch it. It was on in every TV had it on in there, so I was in there. It wasn't crowded, so
Right.
man, it makes some. I got there probably first quarter, like 6 minutes, 6 minutes in.
Yeah, nah, I was knocked out for the whole first quarter. I ain't see none of that.
I like how they came. I knew they was gonna come out running McCaffrey a lot. I thought he would get it. Brandon involved more. He
I
didn't get him in. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like they took what they could get.
I feel like they did the same game plan they've been doing all year. We're gonna run, and then we're gonna try to pass. And if the pass ain't there, then they was struggling.
It's interesting that you say that because I actually thought that McCaffrey's play calling was better than Andy Reid's up until like the
Oh,
very
you talking about Kyle Shanahan?
right, right,
Yeah, yeah.
right. Shanahan's play calling was better than
I thought it was too.
up until like the end of that third quarter. It was like
It
he
was like
started getting it.
after that, what's that punt fumble hit off the dude's foot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like after that, everything just changed. I just think the 49ers kept giving them opportunities.
Patty wasn't playing the best either in that whole first half.
And he wasn't. And then we look up, it's 10-3. You know what I'm saying? You're still in the game.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy. I know we bouncing around, but that fourth quarter where him and Rasheed Rice got into it,
Or when he was like, let's
he
go.
was right
Yeah, yeah.
though. Rice was
He was
right.
open.
He
He
was
was
right.
open.
He could have ended that game if he would have
The
just
middle.
that game
But
that would have been
sometimes
game over.
you got 2 seconds to look. It looks slow motion. It looks so good. Like,
But see, what kind of turned me off about it though is I didn't like Patrick's reaction. Like I understand like feeling like stressed out like in the game, like nigga I'm getting it done, like get off my back
yeah.
type shit. But I felt like you gotta take a bit of accountability, bro. Like that Isaiah Pacheco, the second fumble
Second one.
where he pitched it off his back shoulder. Like, yeah, he should have caught that. But you can't just be sloppy. It's the Super Bowl, G. You can't just be sloppy pitching it back there. It's a design pitch. So you hit niggas in the numbers 30 yards away, get it to them where it need to be.
The 49ers messed that game up. If they would have kicked it, if they wouldn't have got blocked on an extra point, they would have been up. They'd have been up one. That's what I'm saying. They put themselves in so many like spots to lose the game. People not gonna say nothing about that, but they got blocked on that. They should have been up 20-19.
Right.
Or it shouldn't even have got to the it should have been 19-20 to end the game. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even went to overtime.
But you can't even really confidently say that, to be honest, because
I mean, Mahomes would have had to score.
Right, and they could have just went for it on fourth when they was on like the 7-yard line.
When you know what I'm talking about? Left?
Before that. Remember, it was 2 drives where it was 2 drives where Andy was milking the clock and shit. Well, yeah. I guess it would have been the one in the fourth.
When it was 1916?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of milking that clock.
I can't even remember what my point was. God damn.
I just knew that we were saying you can't really say that because he could have went for it if it was 20-19.
Oh yeah, on that drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drive they ended up kicking a field goal. They would have just went for it if he'd have hit that extra point.
No, they would have had us go for it and get a touchdown to go.
Right. Right. Instead of kicking the field goal, they had to.
Pacheco ran it in?
Nah, the last one was to Valdez. Not Valdez. Yeah, it was. No, it was McCole Hardman. Oh.
It was.
The fourth quarter, it was a field goal. It was a field goal to tie it at 19-19. But MVS caught a couple. He caught a couple, but he ain't. Did he catch the first one?
Because I was like, man, the odds on him. I know the betting odds on him getting a touchdown was high.
I know McCole caught the last one that ended.
He caught because it was the pass from Jennings, the reverse pass to McCaffrey was the first one, and then MVS caught one, the second one.
Yeah, that was the one that put him at 13, I believe.
Yeah. I had Pacheco getting a touchdown with Kelsey. It always go the farthest way opposite. Jennings throwing a touchdown. Like, who had Jennings throwing a touchdown?
Right.
Who had anybody other than Purdy throwing a touchdown? They should put that on there.
Nah, because who you go? Well, yeah, I guess they could.
You would have to say anybody other than Purdy. You can't pick.
That's crazy, though.
For the touchdown, it would have been crazy if he'd have got MVP. Well, they lost, so no. He made some key plays, though. Jennings did that game.
Yeah, nah, he did. He kept him in it.
Drawing flags. He drew a big flag.
He kept him in it.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I wasn't surprised, but I was like, God damn, the Chiefs line ain't holding up, the offensive line.
You thought it was a line?
Man, I understand you going against that. Like, that's a good defensive line in San Francisco with Chase and, Bosa and them, but I was like,
good containing Pat, not letting him run out of the pocket, too. Bosa would play the edge real good. And then he would come up and try to make a sack. I'm like, that's crazy how they playing that. But then that fourth quarter, they let Trav get going in the last couple of drives. Travis called, I think they said eight catches in the fourth.
Right.
Fourth and overtime. So he got
man, he got the motherfucking legs moving.
I was like, man, if they let Trav score this last touchdown, he's finna.
Did you see?
He's throwing the football straight to Taylor in the booth.
You stupid. Did you see him getting Andy Reid's face after that
He almost
Isaiah
knocked
Pacheco?
he almost knocked
Man,
Indy over, didn't
man, that's how I said. Now I know they have their shouting matches a lot, but I said that's him being with Taylor getting to his head. Like that's unnecessary.
he? No, I just think he want to win, man.
I get it, but
Especially back to back. He wanted,
that's
you really
unnecessary.
don't. It's hard to get that far, especially Andy Reid. With Andy Reid, know how hard it is to get to that far.
Right. So don't you think he ain't just as frustrated as you is, motherfucker?
Have me out there on the field. You didn't even have me out there to be a decoy.
It was a run play though.
It was a play I don't think they got or they needed or something like that. That's
It
why he
was
was
he
mad.
was mad at the it was right after the fumble that Isaiah Pacheco had. Yeah, it was right after that. And he was like,
Yeah.
why like well at least they said the commentator was like he was angry he got taken off of the field. And I understand you being angry because you know you're the best option, but if the play is a run play, why am I leaving you in there to get banged up like that? You're not a blocking tight end. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, yes, you can block, but you're not a blocking
Mm-hmm.
tight end. So, yes, you're off the field, motherfucker. You
They
just
showed that
upset.
breakdown. Romo broke down the play that last the play to Hartman. That it started off like the corner was guarding the receiver. The receiver went into motion, so the corner kind of backed up. And that's how Hartman got open. I'm like, damn, I didn't think that the motion really does open up a lot of shit. Like,
Right.
because
What?
the Ward was guarding the receiver. He was guarding the other receiver. I think it was Rice. Then Rice ran into motion, so Ward backed up. So he was playing like a coverage. And then that opened up. I was like, no way.
What?
So if he wouldn't have never went in motion, he probably would have stayed jamming, and it would have never probably opened that up right there
Right. You talking about for the game that to
for the
end?
game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Because he caught that 52-yard duck that Patty threw in the second quarter, too. I was like, that
Oh
was a
yeah,
good pass,
I
but
was
that
wondering
was a
why 30
duck.
31 didn't pick that. He was looking around like the defender. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Patty threw a duck to him. McCall even had to slow down, like back to the defender to catch the motherfucker.
Yeah, I
I
just
mean,
thought the
he got it
49ers just come
done.
out way hungrier. It was like McCaffrey or bust. I think he had like 7, 8 catches too.
You right. I do agree
I
with
think he
you.
had like 7, 8 catches. He had a run for 100. They wanted him to do everything.
Right. They
He
was
was beat
working.
up. I seen his elbows bleeding.
Yeah. He was on the sideline like
He took one hit.
showing
I'm like,
all teeth.
he got right back up, but I know
Yeah.
he is hurting right now.
Yeah, that's it. Because he got trained by his dad, and his dad came up in an era where it don't matter if you get your bell rung, you get up and don't show it so you can stay in the game.
Yeah. I saw many McCaffrey brothers he got playing football around the world too. Like, man, they in college, high
Yeah,
school.
he got a little brother that's a quarterback. That's I think this is his
One go
freshman
to
year in
Rice or
college.
some universities. Like they all over.
Listen, if he develops, can you? And I know this is speculation, like or what do you call it? Like where you just guess in the future. But if the little dude, the youngest brother that played a
Mm-hmm.
quarterback position, if he gets his brother's agility, like running ability, and actually has an arm,
Mm-hmm. That
you could
toughness.
you could fuck
Man.
around and be the white Lamar Jack. You
Ooh.
know what I'm saying? Like a Christian McCaffrey quarterback.
It's ugly. He would have been the second Super Bowl winner in his family. That would have been hard to say you would have said McCaffrey
Right.
got him another
He got
ring in the
time though.
family.
He got time. He's still young.
But
But
you know how hard it is when we get this far.
it's gonna
Teams
take a lot.
change.
Right. It's
Their
gonna
team is going to be different next year.
but I guarantee you Christian's gonna be one of them Watch. He's either going to be. He's already been bounced around. He's
He
going
can
to
get
be.
injured. You know what I'm saying? Like he takes so many hits and licks.
He going to be one of them that join up, like one of them veteran players. He still got juice left in him. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying, like, he going to be one towards the end of his career. He going to pull a Dalvin Cook and join up with a team, you know. And he still got time to get
You see,
one.
that still don't even work for Dalvin. Like how
It
perfectly
didn't.
set up was
Yeah,
that? How perfectly set up was that for Dalvin? You're gonna play for the Jets, and then at the end of the season, literally at the end of the season, we're gonna waiver you to a Super Bowl contender team.
right.
Like, and you still didn't get the ring, and you didn't help produce. You didn't even come and help do nothing.
I don't even know that they allowed him to, though. I didn't see a lot of
I
love
think I
get
saw
thrown his way.
he had a couple carries because
He
on
had
the
a
underdog I
couple
have bet that it
carries,
was
but
like
it
four
wasn't
point
like
five for him to get 4 point.
it
But I
wasn't
mean,
like they was
I
using.
don't know. He ain't explosive. I don't know, but it's different from Mikael Hardman because he was with the Jets, and then he went back to the Chiefs and got him another ring. That is crazy.
Well, that's crazy. That
He
is
went from
crazy.
sitting on the bench to making a Super Bowl catch in the game, and that's crazy.
It's really on some like Pink Panther shit. You might be too young for that. It's really on some Pink Panther shit, right? Because you left the squad that you won the ring with, to go to a squad that looked like they was set up to win one with Aaron Rodgers, didn't work out, and went back to the
And
squad
then they
that
take
win the
you
ring.
all the way out the plan. They didn't even play you; they benched you. And then before the trade deadline, you
Well,
go
he got
back.
hurt.
How do you get back to Kansas City?
He got hurt.
Some of those games he wasn't hurt at the beginning. Some games he would get in there at the end. I'm like, I didn't even know he
You
played.
talking
Why
about
did
on
they
the
even put him
Jets?
in?
On the Jets,
Yeah.
On the Jets, he was the what? He was the 4.
But they brought him in to be the 2 or 3. Like
Nah, they didn't, because they
after
had
winning the Super Bowl,
nah,
they see what type of
nah.
plays he can make.
They didn't though, because they
Especially
are
with Aaron.
they already had
With Aaron
Garrett.
Rodgers.
They already had Garrett Wilson. Aaron Rodgers brought in his 2, or well, his 2 was already there, mind you.
Lazard.
Yeah, that was his 2.
Who, Cobb?
No, Lazard was his 2.
That's why I say he was gonna at least be the 3rd.
Who, Hartman?
Yeah.
Until he brought in Kyle. That bumped him to the
No.
4, G.
Cobb came there to be the assistant keeper
He
receiver
did.
coach, low key.
You right. You right about that.
He came there to be the
But as
receiver.
soon
He tried to get a ring on the way out.
But as soon as Hardman got hurt, it was Cobb up in there.
Cobb didn't even play, did he?
Hell yeah, he played.
I didn't see
And
ball.
he got receptions. He dropped that ball against the who was it? Was it the Patriots? They threw that Hail Mary.
Barely seen Lazard get a catch for them. So
yeah, Lazard didn't do too much. He did a little bit, but he ain't do too much. Yeah, he ain't do too much. But I mean, it was just a bad sequence of events for the Jets. I ain't even gonna lie about that.
You right.
I ain't gonna lie about that. That whole season was just a bad sequence of events for them.
Let dudes go that got Super Bowls. Yeah, they're gonna have problems again next year.
The motherfuckers got the Joe Namath curse.
Can Aaron play? Is Aaron healthy enough to play? How they gonna come?
I think
or is the head coach?
What was you about to say?
I said, are they gonna keep the head coach? Like, are they gonna fire him? Like,
I think if Aaron come back next season and he play and they don't do a good job at reinforcing that offensive line, he gonna go right back out the next season. He ain't gonna make it
What,
through
to a
the next
different team?
season. No, like get hurt again.
Oh yeah, he said he feel like he got a few more years in him, so I don't see him retiring no time soon.
Yeah,
So
and I don't. I would think that you're in a decent spot. There wouldn't be a reason to leave it. You know what I'm saying? If they can get what
mhm.
you need, and that is an offensive line, there wouldn't be a
And there's
reason to
not many
leave the
places you're
Jets.
gonna go where everything is just set up perfectly. So you're gonna
Right.
have to make it.
I know that's a odd team to pick, like, but if you can get them to reinforce that line, you might be straight.
It shows you got to beat Patty Mahomes in that AFC.
But it's going to take a smart quarterback to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Brock Purdy did bad. He didn't at all. But you need a quarterback that's seen some things to pull that out. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know if
Because
there's one in the
there
league that's
there were a lot of chances for the 49ers to take that.
big time.
There were a lot of chances in that game for the 49ers to take that. And I think that a veteran quarterback like Aaron Rodgers would have capitalized on those, mistakes.
Mm, you can only so he's done it once, so I really can't say Aaron Rodgers.
I'm just saying if you had the line, but either way, whether you facing the Kansas City line or you facing the 49ers line, you still got problems.
Problems.
And I don't know if his old ass is built to take them.
He ain't. Yeah, he can't run out the pocket or nothing. So yeah, it's.
I mean, but he wasn't scared to. It wasn't like the last season he played. He wasn't like he was moving them legs still. He was moving them legs still.
I think only guy that can really compete maybe is Josh.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I really don't know who else can compete with this man, Patty, at this level right anymore. Lamar, of course, he's gonna always be on the float and on the bubble to do it, but
I don't know, man. I see. Here's the thing. I agree with you. I do agree with you that Patty's the guy right now. Patty's the guy to beat. But there's so many teams that just need a fit, just need a piece to change the whole, you know what I'm saying? The whole organization. Like even the Jets, if Aaron Rodgers don't work, let them find the actual like a quarterback that fits their system. They have the pieces offensively, they have the pieces defensively. That's a team you got to look out for. The Jaguars are another one.
Jag, Houston,
Yeah, Houston is another one. Once they get their pieces together, it's gonna be more of a a, a game. Even not think about my squad. Think about the Raiders. I'm crossing my fingers, eyes, and toes. You feel what I'm saying? That they really do trade up to try to get a quarterback in the draft. But if they get a decent quarterback, nobody's left yet. They still got Adams, still got Jacobs, still got
you
the
can bring in a
whole.
Russell Wilson.
You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's a lot of teams that are on the edge of showing up. And
Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of
but
teams. Yeah,
Pittsburgh though, I feel like I
I
don't
thought
know,
they're
man.
quarterback away. They get a Russell Wilson or somebody.
I
Dangerous.
do think they are a quarterback away.
Yeah,
But I think so right now. But the fucked up thing about it is you put all your little stock in Pickett,
and Johnson now.
and I don't think that that's gonna work.
Oh, it shows what he had a 200. He ended. I like the way he ended the season, especially after. Remember, they said he wasn't blocking and stuff.
Who?
Remember that video went viral? They said Pickett wasn't blocking for his team or something like they, or he gave up on the play. Remember that? And
Who
after
you
that, he
talking about?
started
You talking
getting
about Pickens?
the receiver.
Yeah, I was talking about Kenny.
Oh, Kenny. Okay, Kenny.
Yeah, we was talking about the quarterback
Okay, yeah.
situation. I just don't know.
Quarterbacks.
Like you drafted him, and it's like was that draft like you just gonna chalk it up as a bust? And I'm not saying that he doesn't have talent. I'm just saying that I don't think that he's a starting quarterback anywhere.
No, me either. I feel like I don't see him progressing and getting better.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Is his reads gonna get better? Is his, like
Yeah, he was another one of them that was very
his deep ball ain't
inconsistent.
never been decent. Like, yeah, like I don't see him throwing a deep ball,
And
check down guy.
even
I
in
don't
his
know.
good games, he'd throw a pick or two.
I swear. They was winning games like 14. Yeah, you got to get somebody in there that's going to put you get some points on the board. Quarterback. If they get a Russell Wilson, that's that's a nasty division. That's
You know what? It's interesting that you say that because I could actually see him there.
and then him and Tomlin. I feel like
Uh
that's a
huh.
good duo. Yeah,
I could actually see him in Pittsburgh.
I know. And that winning mentality, he's a spirit winning type of dude. So I think that'll fit perfect for them.
Yeah, I could see him there.
Me too. Scary thing.
But I guess, it also depend on what the Bears do in the draft, right?
Crazy fan base. Yeah, you're right too
Because
on that.
if the Bears pick up a quarterback, I'm telling you, I can still see
That
Justin
means,
wanting out. Like, nah, I
oh,
want
if
out.
they pick up a quarterback, he's gone for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you Pittsburgh and you got the option between a Russell or a Justin, you take a Justin every time.
Younger,
You
yeah,
have to.
more time on the clock,
Right.
yeah.
Now if they was both prime, I'm taking Russell, but I gotta take Justin every time.
But if you think you can win with Russell, if you think you got the players and pieces right next year, you just need one piece. I'm going with Russell because
Yeah.
y'all was a playoff team already with the team you had. You lost why? You lost a lot of pieces, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying. You was a playoff team already. If you just had a quarterback, that man,
Right.
it'd have helped the run. It'd have helped the running game way more over
Who
there
was
with
they
Najee.
playing towards the end of the game? Was it Rudolph?
Kyle Rudolph. They went with Mason. Was it Mason Rudolph?
Yeah, Mason. Was it Mason Rudolph?
It was Trubisky at first
But
after
they
the
took him
injury,
out. But they took
and
him
then they
out
been
quick.
yeah. So how do you
I
you
think
see
it
how they
was Mason.
they were they went through all quarterbacks they had.
Right. Right.
Yeah, they
You
like
gonna
y'all
have
all
it? Yeah.
stink. Y'all all stink. You number one pick. You stink, Trubisky. Like how was you a number one pick?
That's a bust.
Oh my,
That's a bust.
we got a bench him.
Maybe, maybe Chicago broke him.
Or maybe they just the draft just projected him to be way more better than what he was. Like
I
the
mean,
draft, how they
that
watch
happens as well.
he had a good combine. Oh my God. He ran a you know what I'm saying?
That happens as well.
He's the next, you know what I'm saying? They was probably comparing him to because you see the big quarterback like Trevor Lawrence and them, they was probably trying to he could run the ball a little bit. Where did he come from? North Carolina University? He came from like a school like that, didn't he?
Where did Mitch come out of? I know
Some
you
spot
are
like
right. It
that.
wasn't a big name, but I don't
Yeah, it
know
wasn't
if
no
it
big
was North
power.
Carolina.
Yeah, it was something like that though, because I ain't never heard of it. I was just like, man, Chicago took him.
I can't think. What was he talking about? I ain't
We
gonna
were just
lie.
talking about quarterbacks.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been drinking.
Man,
You know what? I do want to say, what the fuck was Nickelodeon doing? They little host for the Super Bowl.
I didn't see that.
You ain't see that? They was talking about the. You ain't see the little Nickelodeon playback where they was putting like little splats and shit like on the ball. Man, I understand trying to get like a bigger audience, but there was nothing like it's still football at the end of the
Yeah,
day. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no reason for Nickelodeon to be a part of the Super Bowl. Like
yeah, just like that one game they had with the Toy Story and stuff like that. You know how they try to do this year.
they Rick rolled these kids. They thought that they was tuning in to
That
something.
London game that was in Toy Story
Right.
4 and
That
stuff,
shit is just weird.
they trying to get NFL collabs with everybody.
Everybody. That's the same way with the halftime show. I was talking about it with Malk. Why would like think about the demographic of the MFL, the people that watch the NFL? Why would we want Usher as a halftime show? Like they'd have been
Man,
better with an old school rock and roll artist than they would have been Usher.
y'all know they don't know why they had Usher doing that. Like he
Because they
representing
want the
Vegas or
women.
something.
They
Like
want the women to
Vegas,
tune in.
he from Atlanta, yeah. Like
That's why though. They want the women to
and
tune in.
he living in Vegas though. But you right, I don't. They wanted the women to tune in because Rihanna did it last year,
Mm-hmm.
pregnant.
But the fuck would
Did
we
you
want
like
to
the
have?
halftime show?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought that it was very impressive that he did it live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like while he was he was singing while he was dancing and everything. I did think that was impressive. That takes a lot. He had to be in shape to do that. But I think her stole it with the when she came out. Oh shit, with the guitar solo. That motherfucker there, boy. That guitar solo.
You back, you back. First phone died.
Nah, you cool. He said first
But
phone died. Nah, I was saying though, I liked when they had the band out there with them. I can't remember what song that was, but they had the band playing. And then I
Was that
think
maybe that caught up song? I'm
was it?
so caught up. Yeah.
It might have been that.
My
And then
favorite part is when he
the
came out. He got to hit the rollerblade. I was like,
did you
oh
see?
yeah,
Did you see him almost fall?
fall. Yeah. So you don't want to take that fall on national TV at the Super Bowl,
Man, listen.
especially in social media era. The memes would have been well.
Nah, her stole it. She stole that shit when she came out with that guitar.
with the guitar,
Man,
I was like, oh, Luda out here with the fro.
she stole the whole show. Fuck everybody else.
I was like, Usher threw the snapback on. He looked weird with the hat on. He tried to bring that old Usher back.
You stupid.
But yeah, I guess it was nice for the little time he had. He tried to ball it all up into one of his with the time he had. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I thought he would go longer on this song, or but it would. It was quick, super quick.
Nah, if I'm rating it out of 10, I give it a 6.7.
Out of 10? Whoa.
Mm-hmm. 6.7.
I guess, yeah. Him and Alicia did that, they song.
Oh
I thought
yeah,
it
I
was
did.
hard.
I like Alicia though.
Yeah, me too. He was on Alicia, wasn't he? I said Swiss was probably like, hey nigga, back up. I know we in Vegas, you feeling yourself, but
Right.
He was on her, grabbing her hips. I was like, oh, yeah.
Listen. I mean, I'm sure he's seen the rehearsal.
True.
And they probably been doing it, my boo, back in, 20 years ago, however long that song was.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Usher, that's gonna call you a 250,000 touching the wifey.
I bet the check, man. I don't know.
The check for Usher is crazy after the Super Bowl.
But
You think he did a front end and a back end, or all in one?
I honestly, excuse me. I honestly wouldn't think that the Super Bowl would pay that much.
They pay a lot. That's why it's kind of big for those type of people. I don't know why.
I don't think so.
Especially when they did it in Cali for like Dr. Dre, 50 Cent down there one time. I think they said they got paid like what, 250K each?
Something in me is making me feel like they hit him with the Jerry Jones. Like, we ain't gonna pay you that much because you getting publicity. This is the fucking Super Bowl. Everybody has eyes on it. So you're gonna get
That's
money
probably
on
why
the
they
back
want these
end.
type of people. I think that's why I think they paying the top.
Cause you gotta think Usher was the halftime show performer this year. Last year was who?
Rihanna, she got a bag.
Yeah, last year was Rihanna. The year before that was what, 50 Cent
50, Dr.
and
Dre, Snoop in LA. That was a SoFi Stadium, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I think what it comes down to, minus half of Rihanna is motherfuckers that do it just they need another pop.
I don't think Usher need another pop.
You
He
don't
been on
think?
tour too. He been selling out tours and shit.
I think he need another pop.
Nah.
These youngins is
Usher
ruthless. These youngins is ruthless nowadays. Do you think they out here like, yeah, listening to Usher?
Yeah, a lot of people still fans. You see, if you go to the clips that like Doja Cat was at Usher show and stuff, and he walk up on them, they be all like, "Oh my god," you know what I'm saying? How they be doing? Keke
Right.
Palmer was just at Usher show. Asia Wilson, the girl Hooper, she loved her.
I seen all that. But that's just one demographic. And all of them
Hey,
is
Usher's still
around.
popping.
All of them is
This
around the
might have
same
gave him a
age.
bigger buzz, like you said. It might have gave him a bigger buzz for
It's
the
going to give him a
2000.
bigger buzz. It's going to give him a bigger buzz.
I seen him in Skims the other day. He with Kim Kardashian and Skims.
That new underwear shit.
Yep. So yeah, they ain't doing nothing but give him a little buzz, a little Taylor Swift. Like he got a little Taylor Swifty fans off
No, he got.
halftime show.
Yeah, I'm saying that was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. The performance was impressive. The fact that you
I just feel like if you was a '90s baby and you grew up listening to Usher, then that was a good vibe for you.
yeah, but it was still 6.7. Did you see Jermaine Dupri out there in that little short?
Come on, JD.
What kind of little? I said he looked like a waiter at the chocolate factory. Oompa Loompa dressed as I don't know what the fuck he had on.
Yeah.
That
They try to
motherfucker.
bring Atlanta to Vegas.
I don't know what outfit that was. He should have left that motherfucker in Atlanta.
Man, I seen there was a lot of celebrities. I seen a lot of podcasts like Shador and them was out there.
For real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
was on a
seen
lot of
all the
podcasts.
ones they
He
paying
got a
to.
Gatorade deal. I didn't know he got the big Gatorade deal like he got, but
But you know, I seen the article with Dion they put it out, but I seen the article they was talking about Dion planning on having the number 1 and 2 in the draft next year.
all players from Colorado. Oh, you talking about Shador and
Talking
maybe
about
Travis?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because they came back so they can just keep building on their name. You know, their name is only keep getting bigger and bigger as they go through,
And they
especially
getting
college.
money and they getting money
And
right
they
now.
getting money. Like, yeah, he just got the custom legendary chain.
Right. You get
He
money
bought
right
Pops
now.
a house. You know what I'm saying? They chilling. Louis V fashion shows with Pharrell in Paris.
And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Right.
It's just crazy how this day and age, man, is how they live in this day and age.
Right.
When we back in our day, that was a violation. You was scared, like, oh no, we can't go to college. We can't. You know what I'm saying? You take anything from anybody.
Right.
It's crazy what they get to do now.
I mean, but it's a long time coming, right? My biggest fear is that, and I wouldn't even call it a fear, I call it a concern, is that you open the floodgates up too wide. You know, like to the point that you're going to have to come up with some sort of restrictions with this whole NIL shit. Because now what you've done is damn near turn college into professional ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now these kids can transfer mid-year if they want to, type shit, and get to playing without no, restriction or
Or
like,
some of them get that little money and drop out. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking that's the
and
big
and
money to
and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an issue with that because all that is weeding out the ones that never really wanted to do it in the first place. But my biggest concern is like the amount of pay now. The amount that you're paying these kids, it doesn't really entice them to go pro. Like, look at the
they don't care
college,
about no grade.
look at college in the WNBA. A lot of these college girls ain't going to the WNBA because they're like, I make more here.
I'm gonna stay all for it. Yep.
Once I go there, I'm not gonna make as much as I do here. I'm gonna
Just to be
stay.
another girl. Yep.
This
I
shit
see why
crazy.
Aja Wilson, she could have went to the league, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead, go back to college and make some more millions. We got to deal with Shaq. You probably would have never got that if he was playing in the WNBA.
Right. Right. So they going. So when I say open the floodgates too wide, I feel like they paying them too much now. What you gonna see in the future is it's gonna tighten up for the next motherfuckers that come down the line.
Yeah, yeah, because
Like too
there is a
tight.
lot of chunk.
You know what I mean? Like they should get more type shit.
Yeah, we can't compare like the Sanders though and the James, like Bronny James. He been having money. He gonna have money after it's over with.
Mm-hmm. He gonna have money whether he go to the league or not.
Or not. Yep. That's the crazy part about it.
And he'll probably
He
get a
went to
lot of
college.
it.
He went to college and got more million than you would at a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna chill here in college. There's like a job in 4 years.
Yeah, man. But I ain't got much else. What you got? Yeah.
Man, that ain't nothing else either, man. I'm glad we got to talk about the Super Bowl. That was a good little addition. What we gonna do after this is talk basketball for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we gonna get
You know,
into that.
some boxing, some whatever else pop up on the way.
Mm-hmm.
We got a good Garcia fight coming.
That Devin Haney, Ryan
Debbie Haney,
Garcia.
Ryan Garcia
Listen,
coming April.
that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one. It was 3-3 as amateurs.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. They said this is for the big one. I see they
Mm-hmm.
linked up and got into it too.
Yeah, that was
Wherever
for
they
show,
were,
though.
probably promo.
Yeah, that was for show.
Yeah, good promo.
But who you got hitting them?
To the 49er fans, man, y'all got to hit them tonight.
Damn. He
I know
gonna
y'all
add
in Vegas.
insult
They
to
in
injury.
Vegas sick. I know they thought they was about to be in Vegas. Whoever was bet with the 49ers, you know that money gone.
This nigga gonna add insult to injury. That's fucked
Had
up.
to end it on that, man. Shout out to Patty now. Them boys back to back. They ain't been done since them Patriots.
I'ma say, first of all, Jermaine Dupri gotta hit them chocolate showers with his motherfucking Willy Wonka head ass. That's first and foremost. Nickelodeon need to hit them showers because you just rickrolled the whole
They
juvenile
trying to get back on
community.
the map. They trying to get on the map
Man,
and get it.
and Isaiah Pacheco's hands need to hit the showers till he get motherfucking wrinkles in them
He
bitches.
be stomping too hard.
Man, he had. Did you see that one, the third, where he got the first down and bobbled it like on the
Bobbled
ground?
it. Yep.
I'm like, oh my gosh! Like either he's in his head or his hands is slippery as hell.
Hell of a season, though, man. I'm ready to get back to it.
Right.
I hate when the NFL's over, but that means we got closer to fantasy football again.
Right. But yeah, I ain't got shit. I'm drunk anyway, so you
I
know.
feel you. I'm about to watch some highlights, smoke a dope.
Well, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell them to troll. We out this bitch.
Yes, sir. I'll see you Wednesday.